our second workout of the week is our leg workout. So you might want to actually do your submax testing before we do this workout, because your legs will be tired from working out. Not as much your upper legs, but the front of your shins will be really tired. The first thing that we're going to do for our dynamic warm-up, which just means going in multiple directions and working all your muscles at one time, is our monster walks. And as you know, and your brain knows, this goes above your knees. You're going to pull it out to your comfortability. Shoot that butt back towards the wall, but keep your spine straight. So just remember, back for your butt. Don't arch. Don't arch like this. Don't roll your back here. Pretend that there is a pole. And maintain as deep as you can while doing a squat. Front, side, back. Keep that deepness. And go backwards. It's good for our brain. I'm doing 40 of these. Once you have done 40, which I'm not going to do with you because I want to be able to get through all of this, we can move on to the next one, but make sure to get 40 with those ones. Okay, our next ones are going to be side squats. I don't know why I took this off. Put it back on. Okay, you want this about 2 inches above your knees. Again, look at that tilt. Shoot that booty back. Get that spine as straight as you can. And keep your toes pointed in front of you. I don't want to see your toes point out to the side or in. When you do that, you will feel it here. That is where I want you to feel it. Take breaks whenever you need to. You do not have to do 40 straight in a row by any means. Take breaks, drink some water, but come back to it. I want to see 40. Our next one is walkouts. You love me for these ones. Remember, we want to keep our body straight like a board. We don't want to dance during this one, so I'm going to show you a good one. Walk it out, engage your abs, engage your abs, do not sway. Come back. That is one. We're doing 40. You're doing 40. I'm going to show you a bad one. I'm going to show it to you from the side. Did you see this hip sway? I'll show it to you forward too. We don't want this. We want this. Takes more time, takes more work, but doing it right strengthens the correct muscles and tells your body during normal daily life which muscles to use so that you're not actually hurting yourself all day, which we don't want. So sometimes we just need to differentiate between doing things slow and taking our time and it being uncomfortable, or pain that's saying there's going to be an injury if we don't stop. It's important to listen to both. Our next one is going to be a kick with a shuffle. So I'm going to do 4 shuffles and a kick. I'm going to come over here so that you can still see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. I'm really limited in space here, so you can definitely move more. Kick. We're doing kind of a mini squat here, so I'm squatting about this much. Coming towards you, kick. Not kicking the wall. Kick. We are doing 40 or 30 of those as well, dependent on what you can do. Our next ones are going to be repeater knees. So that means we're going to go diagonally across our body here, like so. While we're doing that, our ribs need to be tucked in and our pelvis needs to be in neutral. Again, to do that, we stick our butt this way, go this way, find a little bit of a medium ground. Flaring our ribs means doing this. We want to be tucked in here and neutral in the pelvis. So let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch and do the other side. Okay, pause the video, do one more set on each side, right and left, and then come on back and we're gonna do some squat jacks. So, you're gonna squat out and then in, and then out and then in. This doesn't need to be ballistic. It's a really soft movement. So here, I'm going to show you a wrong one. Did you hear that? Probably not, but it was loud. Here, you want to have a quiet landing. So you're going soft, 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 soft. We want to see 40 of those. If you cannot complete 40, that's fine. I want you to step out into a wide one, and then a narrow one, wide one, and then a narrow one. And when you're doing that, do it in front of the mirror so that you can see, am I having a straight spine? Are my toes pointed forwards? So another thing when you modify, that's a really good time to think about your posture as you're doing things. So either way is fantastic. All right, our next one is going to be 4 jacks. So 4 of what we just did, 2 knees and 2 kicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it 2 more times together so that we can really get it down. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do one more time together, and I'm going to do it with a modification. If your butt wasn't tired before, it is now. All right. That one's good for you. Just have like a puzzle going on and put everything together. Our next one. You're going to do like a ballet second position. So our toes are going to be pointed to each of the corners of the room if we're face forward. It's like a wide, wide-ish squat so that we're here. Once we're here, again, find your pelvic neutral. Not here. Not here, somewhere in the middle, tucking my ribs, pulse. There's 10. We're going to do 3 more sets. I want them slow, I want them deliberate. keep your pelvis neutral. Ready for one more set? All right, our next one, we're gonna do some clam shells. So you're gonna do it with or without a weight or a resistance band. I'm gonna try my first set with a resistance band today, and then I'm gonna ask my body how it feels. You need to do this against a wall. Do not do this not against a wall, or your body will likely try and use muscles that we don't want it to use for this. Okay, all the way so that both butt cheeks are touching the wall. Lifting that top leg as much as we can. This is a very fabric-y resistance band, so I can't lift it that much. Heels and toes together. I'm going to do one more set with you on this side. I would actually suggest that you turn around and do the other side, so that if you don't want to use your resistance band after this, you're equal. Now I am switching sides, so you would come on over, scoot your booty all the way against the wall. I'm going to do one with you on this side, so that you two will let me get through everything with you. Make sure that your back is against the wall, and both butt cheeks are against the wall. This side is harder for me. Okay. And do one more set on that side. I have to move on for the sake of time. We are going to do a runner stretch. I'm going to show you one on each side. So we're going to come into a lunge all the way lunge, so that your front leg is 90 degrees. Put your opposite arm down. Stretch up, opening the chest. Hold that for 2 minutes. Bring your other leg in front, arm to the ground, stretch all the way up. Hold that for 2 minutes. After you've done that, stay in this position here, being in a lunge. And you're actually going to, hold on. I would have a chair to hold on to here, like I do here. In that lunge, you're going to have your back knee more towards the opposite side and lean into that leg's butt side. So my right side, the knee is more towards the left, and I'm pushing the right side of my body towards the ground. This is stretching my TFL muscle. I have to have a chair in order to keep my balance doing this effectively. We're going to hold for 2 minutes each side, and then we're going to stretch our glutes. So our figure 4 here, you're going to put your right leg in a 4 shape, your foot on your left knee, and then you're going to drop to your left side, maintaining that posture. Hold for 2 minutes, come back to center, put your left ankle over your right knee, and let it drop to the right side. Hold that for 2 minutes, and then you've done your lower leg workout.